Hey YouTube, it's Mocha Natural. I wanted to check in today, right now, and let you guys know where I am. It's been a week now that I've been going without Phentermine, and let me tell you, I've had some struggles. Actually, as a matter of fact, day 3 is when I began to have some struggles. Now, as you all know, I am a big proponent of being prepared in terms of making sure that you have your food prepared for the day, for the week perhaps. So I went in, of course, to work prepared with all of my foods that I was going to eat for that day. But on day 3, what I wasn't prepared for was to say no to food that became available to me. Now, I work in an office environment where a lot of times there are birthdays celebrated, there are different meetings, and sometimes food is left over from those events. There's also a special needs student group who comes by with their little carts of traveling treats a couple times a week, and they have sweets and, you know, the usual vending snack type foods, and they sell them basically for a very cheap price. So I ended up, without a thought in my mind, when they came by with that cart, purchasing some brownies and some cake on day 3. Like, immediately when I heard their cart coming into our office, I didn't even see the cart. I just heard the wheels of the cart coming, and then them greeting, you know, people in the office. I automatically knew it was sweets time. I began rummaging through my purse, not even thinking. Okay, you already have food. What are you doing? So I didn't even, think about it until after I sat down at my desk and I looked at the brownie, I looked at the cake, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what have you done? Yeah, it's very hard to resist that which makes you weak, especially when it's sitting right there in front of you, when it's easily accessible to you. It's very, very hard to resist. I do very well when I don't have, like, I don't buy desserts, I don't buy ice cream, I don't buy those things that I know I can succumb to very easily. I don't bring those things in my house. But I can't control what's available outside of my home. I can't control that. So I was not prepared to say no to those things. I came prepared, but not prepared to say no. And I realized that that is something that I'm going to struggle with, very much so. Today I did it again. This is what, a week now, and the cart came by again, and I guess I feel sort of an obligation at the moment to help those students. Maybe that's just my excuse, but I very well could have just given a donation and not, really taken any of the product. So just to come on and let you guys know, I'm struggling. It's already in week 1. I'm going into week 2 now. I have a weigh-in coming up this Saturday, and I'm already struggling. So, as I have done in previous times, when I struggle, when I fall, what do? I exercise more to make up for it. And I sit there and I think, what life would be like if I didn't have the ability to use my legs, the ability to work off the weight once I consume something, you know, that I know was not appropriate, what my life would be like. I would be miserable. So I pray, God, that I never lose that ability, especially during my younger years, to be able to work out and exercise. It's such a freeing thing for me to do. It releases those endorphins, and I feel so much better afterwards. The guilt of eating whatever I wasn't supposed to eat earlier in the day or earlier in that week goes away with that exercise. So I'm having to do that now. Today, I had another setback. I received some news that was just not pleasing to me. And what did I do? I fell back into that mode of, I'm just going to eat. I had some snacks that I brought from home that I was supposed to space out throughout the day. But no, me oh my, after I ate the little traveling treats that I got from the special needs kids, I went and started diving into the snacks that I had brought from home. Just upset, feeding that emotion again. And then I caught myself. I thank God that I came to my senses and caught myself, because here I am hurting myself. And that's all it is. I'm hurting myself. I'm not hurting anyone else. That extra weight gain that comes from eating up extra calories, from dealing with emotions, I'm just hurting myself. So I'm struggling. You guys out there, I'm pretty sure you're dealing with it as well. But I've come to my senses, and I know that I have a heavy workout coming later on tonight, and hopefully that'll help me to stay on track. I do feel, though, that I have put on, I feel puffy. I feel puffy, like my fingers no longer feel and look thin. They feel tight, as a matter of fact. I've been having stomach issues all this week where I've just felt like I'm on my cycle. Like, that's been over more than a week now. So I'm feeling the extra expansion in my waistline, and yeah, it's bothering me. It's having a serious impact on when I look at myself in the mirror from the side. Why? Yeah. So I know that I am starting to consume more, of course, more food, since there's no pill to help curb that. I am definitely consuming more. But the trick is to do more exercise to balance that out. And sometimes that just doesn't work. You can't sometimes fight against water weight. And I believe that's definitely what I'm dealing with regard to my fingers feeling very tight and puffy. And I wouldn't doubt that it's showing up in my midsection as well. I just wanted to come on and let you guys know the good, bad, and the real ugly. As I said, I would stand in my truth and keep it real. And this is me being real right now. I'm struggling. Week 1. I have 3 more weeks to go before I basically do part 2 of my weight loss with Phentermine. So anyhow, I'm on lunch break right now. I've got my lunch prepared. I purchased some nice lettuce and made up a nice salad, chicken salad, with all of these nice vegetables. So hopefully I'm satisfied after I've eaten all that. I know that sometimes that we can eat healthy food and still not be satisfied, and so we continue to eat and eat and eat. But I hope this fills me up to the point of satisfaction. Anyhow, this video's gotten way too long. I'm at 10 minutes right now, so I apologize, but just wanted to come out and vent and share and encourage you all to keep moving. Setbacks will happen, so you know, we can't just stop at that and give up. Keep moving. All right, you guys have a good one. Bye now.